Hi, hello, how are you? Welcome back to the channel. My name's Mark. How is getting on today? Last episode went down really well. So far, the feedback has been literally nothing but just nice things. Am I in a realm? Why can't I see anything? Oh, I can still see Fenrir. He's over there all foggy. Is it usually like that? I mean, that's as far as it goes. How weird. Now, the feedback I have received, I am absolutely good to go ahead with these pillars here. And by these pillars, I mean this single column. I need to replicate it 3 different times. The one bit of feedback that I do think I definitely agree with, this does especially, so look here. Brick, 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 brick. Does slightly blend in, so I'm thinking maybe I do need to use some other blocks, but I will be honest, I'm not 1,000,000% sure what. So while I have a think about that, rest assured, hopefully by the end of this episode, all 4 pillars will be in. I actually have a couple other things that I do want to look to build. The only thing for God's sake, the only thing I'm struggling with is I don't actually know where I want to build them. One of them would literally fit perfectly here. The idea I have, I would love to have a pathway surrounding it because it's kind of gonna look like a display of sorts. It'll all make sense in a wee bit. But let me do some location scouting because I might be in trouble here without taking a tree down. I don't know where my 2 ideas are gonna go. I mean, one of them could probably just, no, because if I put one of them here, it'll block that. Yeah. Okay. Let me have a wee think and I'll get back to you. Now, for my first idea, I could be wrong. Maybe I need more space. I think here will fit the profile. If not, I'm not really sure what I'll do. I'll maybe try to extend out here a little bit. Maybe I'll do something with the pathway here. I don't really know. So for right now, I guess that's just what we're going to work with and we're going to hope it works out. My second idea, it kind of would fit really well. Well, I don't know. I think too near the house would take away from the house. I think over here would kind of make sense, but there's not really that many trees I'm willing to take down. I need quite a lot of space front and back, not necessarily to the side. I'm considering putting it here. Build up here with the dirt a little bit more, extend the fence out, and then we would have all this area here because the base of it would kind of just be behind me. And then the kind of design of it, it has a wee base, it goes up, it sticks out that way, and it would stick out that way. And I don't think it would look that bad if it was hanging over there and then hanging over this way. But if it's not surrounded by trees, the actual idea of it doesn't make sense. Because realistically, quickly let me tell you what I'm thinking in my head. This space here could either be for building 1 or building 2. The first one that I have in my head could also go underground because that would make sense. But I also have an idea in my head. Basically, I want a dinosaur fossil, okay? So what we could do, say here for example, we dig down a little hatchway here, we go underground, and then you see a giant dinosaur fossil, okay? So it's under the ground, it looks like it's been excavated. However, my idea would be to put the dinosaur fossil here, encase it in glass or something, and make it look like a display piece, and then that way, when we're walking along the pathways, we would actually see it and it would be in all its glory. If it was underground, that would kind of make sense because it would look like we found it, but then we wouldn't see it all the time. But then we could put the other build there and it would definitely make sense being there. But then again, no. You know what? We're putting the fossil there. I'll work out where I'm going to put the other one in a wee minute. Because honestly, it would make just as much sense if I put it up there somewhere. No, because if I start building up there, that means we can never get rid of here. I suppose I could just technically move the build. Okay, enough talking. Let's get to building. Just a minor interlude here. You know how I keep saying that things, well, you know how I keep saying I'm going to build stuff, and then I go looking for the materials that I am very certain I have a lot of, and then I don't have anything of. For example, when I went to build the glass roof over there, and I came over here, and I went, aha, and then this was empty. Well, instead of building the dinosaur fossil out of bone, because you don't get bone stairs and bone half slabs, I was going to build it out of quartz, because it's probably the next best block. Now, I am sure I have a lot of quartz left, but I just don't. I don't know how. I'm genuinely really confused. I'm going to grab my netherite, going to armor up. God, it looks so bad. And I'm gonna go grab some quartz off camera. I just thought you'd like to know what I'm up to. Now, before I overstay my welcome, I definitely think it's time to leave. However, something I've never known before. Do ruined portals link up to other portals in the overworld? And I guess there's no better time to find out. Wish me luck. No. That's so I'm 23,000 blocks from home. What? So I've just decided I'm gonna fly home. So you know what I'm about to record is important. As you can see, we're in a village. This is right next door. Now, I'm no expert, but I don't think this happens very often. You come out here. Be free, my boy. If one of these days I see this and it's got the name tag Gavin above its head, honestly, I'm gonna set someone on fire. These poor villagers are getting absolutely bamboozled by these guys. And quite frankly, I think it's quite rude. Right, anyway, I'll see you at home unless I find something more interesting. Right, let's get started. Now, this isn't gonna be like a huge build. Let's go there. What if we put his... Yeah, that's pretty central, right? 1, 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4, 5. Where the hell did you come from? And what? Well, that was really weird. Right, now as long as sheep stop falling out of the sky, hopefully we're ready to do this. Right, so far so good. God, this thing's gonna be huge. Or is, no, that'll be fine. Maybe. So how does this... Yeah, I think it's all half... No, we can do that. We can do that. That's fine. That's fine. I'm gonna have to absolutely go and get more dirt. So that's how that's meant to look. What does it look like with the bone? Is the color difference too much? No. Will it look weird? Possibly. I think it's probably easy enough to fix if we don't like it. Okay, so far, I think so good. That's symmetrical? Yes. Okay, I think that's how this should look. Right, now let's get the easy bit out of the way first. So how do I want this to look? Like that? Yes. It does look a little bit weird because of the differences in the blocks. But yeah, let's at least keep it consistent for now with the quartz and the bone. And then we'll see how we think afterwards, yeah? It's not the hardest thing in the world to just change that to quartz, right? Yeah, I'm happy so far. Now here's where things get tricky. That's what the neck's gonna look like, hopefully. Yeah, so I do that and I do that. No. I do that. Yep, there we go. Hold on. This thing's gonna look great, I promise. Is that how I want that to look? Kinda, but also no. I was envisioning that coming a little bit further forward. So maybe that looks fine. Does that look fine? From here, yeah, that definitely looks dinosaur-y. That's not a word, but you absolutely know what I mean. No, this is, hold on. Right, I fixed it. I don't even really know how to explain how I fixed it. Basically, everything was off by half a block. So whereas, how to describe it? I used a stair for that. It actually needs to be a half slab so I can free up to put an upside down stair there. It's honestly, it's very confusing. However, let's stand here. And if you would like to use this design in your world, now would be the perfect time to take a screenshot, have a good look. It actually is quite easy. Just make sure that you're actually looking and you see where's a block, where's a half slab, and where's a stair, yeah? I think this thing looks brilliant. So now's the all-important finishing part. Do we encase this dude in glass and make it look like it's a display case? I want that there. No, that makes him, nope. That makes him look like he has a double chin. Let's get rid of that real quick. Do I want it to look like it's in a display case? Or do I just want maybe a sign there and a sign there with an obviously 100% definite name of a dinosaur? Or do I want to just style this little bit that it's on here, I think might be cooler, into like a little pedestal, or maybe like different bits of stone, maybe, I don't know. I don't know which one I want more. I think the display case would really take away from it. I don't think that would be good at all. Because walking through here, you do just kind of see this fossil. I think that looks great. Yes, I have now decided, oh, for God's sake, I have absolutely decided I don't want a display case. I'm just gonna write something here and we're gonna style this little bit of land. Yeah, great idea. Let's get to work. Now, I really can't believe that these words are gonna be coming out of my mouth. I've dug up all the grass and I've put the dirt down here. I just think it'll contrast really nicely with the fossil. But, what if we used pod salt? That could be... That could be the perfect blend from the path into the brownie here. Keep some of the lighter colored dirt into the fossil. Unfortunately, that might be really cool. And I don't think I kept any of it. So that's unfortunate. If I see one single person saying I told you so, words will be had. So I spared you me running back and forth into the forest, grabbing podzol, grabbing ferns, grabbing grass. And here's what I've gone for so far. I think the podzol actually does add to it a little bit. This is actually the coarse dirt here. I mixed it with the gravel. It's a little bit darker. It should be fine. I think that really fits. I think that looks really, really good. Perhaps maybe there could be some grass added. But for right now, I really think that looks great. I really, really do. I love the color palette of that. Cool. That came together really well. Now, something just before we move on to whatever we're going to move on to next. I'm not entirely sure if it's going to be the pillars or it's going to be where I'm going to put my other build. Yeah, no, that looks perfect. Look at the trees. Oh, I took down the perfect one. That looks brilliant. God, I'm so accidentally good at my job. Getting distracted. So, I've decided, not probably today, at some point in the future, I'm not happy with just the glass up here. This could be so much more. Now that we're gonna have the stone and the deep slate up here, and it's gonna be in all four of the corners, creating its own kind of pattern. And I did suggest last time that we might have the glass kind of follow whatever pattern goes in here. I think the glass up top here just should have its own design, using different colors, some blues, some oranges, a hot and a cold color palette. Honestly, I think that'll look great. And at some point, I really do think we'll do that. It's not gonna be a big project. It's just gonna be a quick change, but I think that'll actually look really good. Yeah, I've convinced myself on that. I just want to say it out loud now, because if I ever forget, I can at least watch back my video and I know what I'm wanting to do. Typically, my videos would now go on for another 5 or 6 minutes. However, because I kind of broke my schedule by just being incredibly busy over the past couple of days, I'm going to edit this down, we're going to get this up, and then we're going to start fresh again. I hope that sounds good. However, we do have a few things to do before we wrap up today. I take absolutely great pleasure in introducing you to Marvin. Buckle up, because this is probably going to take a while. The Parasaurolophilus. Oh, no, I'm smashing it. Yeah, the Parasaurolophilus. Marvin the Parasaurolophilus. Damn it. I was doing so well. Marvin the Parasaurolophilus. Where am I getting the extra F? Marvin the Parasaurolophilus. I got it right the first time. I'm not continuing this. This is just going to be the rest of the video. As far as I can tell, an actual dinosaur. Probably not called Marvin, but an actual dinosaur breed or genus, however you describe dinosaurs. It was typically alive, I think, in the Cretaceous, in the Cretaceous. I was doing so well. He wasn't alive in the Jurassic period. It was like the Cretaceous or the other famous one that isn't the Jurassic one, which is about 76 million years ago. So let's be honest, he doesn't look a day over 40 million. Now, yeah, we'll save in there for last. Oh, I was so confused. I'm just an idiot. Okay, right, so I've already extended this and I've already moved the fence. I forgot I had done that and then somehow thought I hadn't done it yet. I genuinely worry for my sanity sometimes. Next episode, I think this is maybe enough space that I need for the other thing that I was talking about building. Maybe, if not, we'll just build some more. That's where that's gonna go. Just thought you'd like to know. Now in here, I told you it'll be done by the end of the episode, and I would never lie to you. Although granted, I have built them with the same blocks because I am yet to think of how I'm going to change up the color palette. If you have any ideas, please let me know. If not, they'll probably stay like this until either I come back and I work on them or inspiration suddenly hits. I don't really know, but for right now, this is how they're going to stay. I think the blue and the orange really go well together. I didn't build them all myself. This statue here, if you actually see anything wrong with it, mind your business, say nothing because there will be tears, was built by my lovely assistant Bee. Bless her heart. She can eyeball a patient from 10 yards, tell you their weight, their height, and how much morphine to give them to calm them down. But trying to replicate this, I genuinely thought there was going to be tears. I'm amazed she has any hair left in her head after how much she was ripping out doing it. But I'm very thankful for the help. It was 33% of my new workload, and it meant that I could just focus on this one behind me, as well as this one, and I think they turned out great. So I hope you think it was worth the stress. Now, in the interest of hopefully getting this video up sometime today, it's currently 3 o'clock. I would like it to go live at 4:30, maybe 5 o'clock at the latest. I'm going to very quickly wrap up. If you have enjoyed today's episode, if you have enjoyed the fossil, if you're enjoying this series, please feel free to leave a like. They do generally help out the videos. They make me feel great, and it's completely free to do, so honestly, just why wouldn't you do it? If you would be interested in seeing more videos from myself, my schedule currently is all over the place, but it should be going back to every 2 days. If you want to see what else I build, honestly, feel free to subscribe, and if you don't like me, you can always unsubscribe. There will be no hard feelings, just a lot of tears and sadness. So having said that, and with that being said, I hope you stay out of trouble, you don't do anything I wouldn't do, and I'll see yous laters.